every heart. There's a story to tell through every hurt. Through every farewell, we rise, we heal. We learn to trust again, finding strength in the love within. We're embracing love through the highs and lows. Let it guide your heart. Let it help you grow. Embracing love. Embracing love.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Embracing Love, the show about love and relationships. I'm your worldwide host, Dr. Charles Dean. Tonight, you're hanging out with me on Embracing Love, the show for the grown and the sexy. And tonight, I have a great show for the ladies. Now, I need to talk about something because many times we always look at the issues in our relationships with men. But I also want to talk about some of the issues that women may have. Now, I want you to understand, this is just the way it is. Could it be corrected? And you got to understand that Dr. Charles Dean in Embracing Love, we talk about how to heal relationships, how to have a great relationship, how to build on the love that you have, how to get the love that you desire. A lot of us are tired of the BS, the breakup syndrome. I mean, we go through it so often until many times we might not even want to be in a relationship anymore. You know, ladies say, I'm tired of the lies, I'm tired of the games, I'm tired, I'm just tired. The men go, well, where is the right woman? I'm gonna settle down as soon as I find the right one. But see, there's issues and there's problems and there's drama and there's things that we have not taken care of yet. And in order to have this type of relationship that we want. So tonight, I'm going to talk to the ladies about some of the things that they look at or look for in a man. See, because I know that men are very visual. You know, we like the legs, we like the feet, we like the hips, we like the breasts, we like the booty. All of those things, it's a structure that gives that attention to a man. And a man just goes crazy over certain things. It's like a man could be sitting down talking to a young lady and she can have a decent cut. It doesn't have to be a low cut blouse on, but a decent cut blouse on, showing just enough cleavage that makes that man go crazy. Man, I don't know what's wrong with us. I can say us, I can say some of us. And tonight we're going to talk about some things with some women. Now, what I'm going to talk about tonight doesn't mean that every woman is this type of woman, but the topic that we're going to talk about tonight is the four men, the four men that some women chase. Let me say that again. The four men that some women chase. Here you go. You got Mr. Big. You got Mr. Broke. You got Mr. Blind. And you got Mr. Broken. See, I'm going to get into this deep so that you can understand each part of it. So, are you choosing a man or are you chasing a need? Ladies, you need to be texting your girlfriends right now. You need to let them know that Dr. Charles Dean and Embracing Love is on the air. And he's talking about something that we all need to understand. The 4 men that some women chase: Mr. Big, Mr. Broke, Mr. Blind, and Mr. Broken. Now, ladies, you may say, okay, Dr. Dean, break it down so that I can truly understand it, because I've been looking for a certain man in my life, which is true. See, women like eye candy as well. You know, women like to be on a certain man's arm. Women like to be around a certain structured man, a certain debonair man, a certain stylish man. They like that, but what is it that they are? Some women, I gotta always say some women. What is it that some women are truly looking for? See, every woman has a vision of the man that they hope to spend their life with. You know, we already know that when you get into a relationship, you're not getting into a relationship to say, well, you know, it's only going to work out for about 3 months, 6 months, 4 years, and then I'm going to go and be about my business. That's not the way relationships are designed. Relationships are designed, first of all, they are designed by God. And let me just step back just a little bit. For many of you all that are really, really searching for a healthy, solid relationship, besides listening to Dr. Dean and Embracing Love, my brother, Bishop Paul Anthony Dean, has his podcast show for the singles. Now, a lot of married couples listen to him as well. But see, he and I, we have a different thought on relationships, although we come together for the right relationships. So if you're seeking and there's some issues, you should listen to Kiss God on Tuesday evenings with Bishop Paul Anthony Dean at 8 p.m. And right behind that comes another show called The Bridge that I also do as well. Yes, is that a cheap plug? Of course it is. But let me tell you, listening to Kiss God Radio is going to help the singles kind of cultivate their life and their understanding. Now, I am not naive that the singles are out there having sex. They out there, you know, smacking uglies. They're in the clubs. They're doing what they do to satisfy their needs. I'm not naive to that, and I am not here to have any type of judgment or you shouldn't do this or why do you do that. No. That's not my job. My job is to get you to understand what's happening in your relationship, your physical mind, your physical relationships, so that when you walk out the door tomorrow, or you meet that man, or you meet that woman, or you are already in a relationship that I have given you the tools to help you go further. So, as I said before, a lot of women, you know, women look at men in hopes of being with their brother for the rest of their life. Some look at the security, some look at the companionship, some look at the passion, and others simply don't want to be alone. I mean, understanding that, when I talk about a lot of relationships on embracing love, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in God. I'm a PK. My father was a pastor. My brother's bishop now. So I'm rooted in God. I'm not a perfect person. I know a lot, but I've also been down that road. Married 15, 20 years, had to break up, had to divorce, dated women, women I wanted to be with, women I didn't want to be with for certain reasons, until I learned everything about relationships that I believe is forever changing. That's why I practice in what I do. I have my doctor's degree, Dr. Charles Dean, in psychology, and I coach relationships. I understand people. I understand our actions. As a psychology major, I kind of figure out what makes us tick. And a lot of times when I'm coaching a lot of couples, I have to get into the psyche of who we are, what we have been through, the things that we have done in our life. What is pulling us to do A, B, and C? What is it that has us from the beginning of dating to where we are right now? So a lot of that has to do with understanding who you are as a person. Maybe you've seen some things in your parents' relationship. Maybe you have seen some things in your own relationship. Maybe you've seen some things in your friend's relationship that you desire or you don't desire. Some of that can be a hook in your life. That could be an anchor in your life. And a lot of people also have soul ties to different individuals when they're in a relationship. And for those of you all who are not so spiritual or don't believe in God or don't follow the word or you don't read the word, or maybe you're a different, you have a different belief and you're not sure what soul ties are. Soul ties are actually when you are with someone. Now you have to understand that this is definitely a grown-up show. So there's some things that I'm going to say that if the children are around, and I say that respectfully because even though kids pick up and hear everything that goes on the internet, goes on in their school, goes on, wherever they at in the household between parents, different things like that, mom and dad. I believe, my belief is still, I have a certain standard of what I think children, young adults should hear or not hear. So as I talk about things in my shows, if you are that parent where you believe your children should not hear certain things, then I advise you to send them into another room so that you can hear this without, maybe some words coming out that you don't want them to hear, maybe about people that you don't want them to hear, things that you don't want them to learn about right now until you have that conversation with them. So we want to make sure that as we are breaking things down, we are understanding. But sometimes we have to realize, women dating and understanding the categories instead of the character. And I'm going to break that down. Or when I say the category, the category is the movies that you watch on Love Media Entertainment. And we have the thriller, we have the drama, we have the love, we have the action. So that's the categories. And then as you go through them, you might not want to watch every single movie because it's not catching your attention. But then when you read the topics or you read the diagram or the description of what it is, then you say, this is what I would like to watch tonight, which in turn becomes the character of that man that you are dating, not the category, not the Mr. Big, not the Mr. Broke, not the Mr. Blind, and not the Mr. Broken, but the character of who this individual is. So we're going to talk about that. So in this episode tonight, and I'm not going to get through everything in this episode tonight. This may very well be a series over the next couple of weeks. And I say that because it has to be a teaching with skill sets and understanding. And at any time you desire to reach out to Dr. Charles Dean, just go to loveradionetwork.com. Now that's LUVradionetwork.com, and go to Dr. Charles Dean, and there is a little form you can fill out, a contact form, so that we can have a 30-minute consultation. We can talk about some things. Never be afraid to talk about things in your relationship, in your life. Now, yes, do I teach how to understand your relationship? Yes, but in my degree, I cover a lot of things in relationships. I'm talking abandonment, insecurities, hurt, pain, getting out of family dramas, getting out of domestic violence. I talk about that. I help. So you can just go to LUVradionetwork.com, go to Dr. Charles Dean, and just drop me a line. I'll give you a call back. My staff will give you a call back. We'll sit down. We'll set up a time. We'll have a consultation so that we can get into the understanding of what's going on in your life. So this episode is going to cover a lot of things. As I said, women like the eye candy just like men like the eye candy. Women like the broad shoulders. Women believe in the big hands or the big feet. Women like the broad shoulders, as I said. Women like hips and butt and booty just like men do. And women fantasize about the package that the man is carrying. See, we don't know anything about the character of this man yet. What we are looking at is the category. Because he is a certain height, he carries a certain weight, he has a build that looks appealing to you, you don't know what the package is. And when I say the package, I'm going to keep talking about this because the package could be the Mr. Big. It could be the Mr. Broke. It could be the Mr. Blind. It could be the Mr. Broken. See, when I say broken, and I'm a little ahead of myself, but because it's a topic that I'm going to talk about, women need to understand that there are a lot of men out here that are broken, broken, broken. I mean, they're looking for good relationships, but they're broken. And if I can just backtrack a little bit before I get into it, there are some women out there that look for the broken man. Now, for whatever your reason is for looking for a broken man, or what you consider to be a broken man, I'm going to break that down in a couple of the next episodes series, and we're going to talk about that. So while we're doing that, we let's talk about Mr. Big, just to understand it, because we are very visual creatures, men and women, and we are very attracted to the physical. I know that men are way, way, way more attracted to the physical, but so are a lot of women. However, many women know how to cover that. They don't always let you think it's all about the physical of that man, but he's eye candy. He caught your attention across the room when you were in the cafe, when you were in the church sitting there, when you were, at the party, when you were at the wedding, wherever it was, when you were just walking down the street, he caught your attention. Now, what caught your attention about him? It could have been several things. It could have been his fashion look. It could have been his facial features. It could have been the hat he had on. It could have been the watch he was wearing. Something caught your attention. It could have been when he asked, "Are you standing in line? Did you order yet? Have you tried the apple buffet?" And all of a sudden, you know how it is. You need a panty liner. That's it. You're done. So he caught your attention. But the thing about it, is he financially stable to handle the household, to be with a young lady, depending on her style of wants and desires? Does he own his own business, or is he working for someone? These are the questions that a lot of women, when they talk about Mr. Big, it's not always in the package that we think the package is. See, Mr. Big is the CEO of the Fortune 500 company that you want to be the Mrs. Fortune 500 company CEO's lady. So when they see you, when they talk to you, some women, I gotta keep saying some women, all they know is, oh, that's Derek's wife. That's Derek's girlfriend. That's Chris's girl. And when they see you, they might say, "Hello, my name is Kevin. You're Chris's lady, right?" See, you don't even have your own identity, because it really doesn't matter to you, because you are Mrs. Fortune 500, Mr. Big's wife. He owns the company. He runs the CEO. He runs the financial part of it. It doesn't make a difference. He drives a certain car. He makes you look good. He dresses well. He has status. To many women, the big represent security. Now, we can take this in a lot of different ways when we're talking about security. Women like to be protected. Women like to have assurance. There's a lot of things that women want. Women also look at what that package could be. If I'm with him and he is checking off so many things on my checklist, I can't wait till I get to this one and find out if this is really going to be. Here's the deal about that. Mr. Big might be that individual that runs businesses, has a corporation, has a great job, great house, great career, car. He checks the box off. He goes to church. But you're looking for a different package. Could you deal with the package that is a little not what you totally desired? Make it a little smaller, There was this famous singer that was in a marriage, and she literally got out of the marriage because her husband, now mind you, I would think to myself, before you got married, you probably were intimate with this individual. So if I don't know, I'm gonna leave that alone. But she divorced him because his package was not to her liking. She liked him to be certain girth, certain width, and he was not. Now, he may have been the greatest man. He may have opened the door for her. He may have been financially secured, but that didn't matter to her. She was looking for a certain package. So family, we really have to look at this. Here's the question. Ladies, are you attracted to him or what he provides? Again, the question is, are you attracted to him or what he can provide for you? What he provides. Sometimes women confuse financial stability with emotional stability. A man can have millions in the bank and still be emotionally bankrupt. Now, see, because we went after Mr. Big, there's certain things about him that's just not right. Now, I'm not saying every man that is Mr. Big has these issues, but like I said, some men are emotionally unsatisfied with their life, and they're not ready for a certain type of woman to enter their life. They're not ready for this woman. Although they want it, they desire it, they have issues in their lives, just like women have issues in their lives. So they're not emotionally available for that woman. Now, could he put it down? I don't know if the package is right for the lady, then maybe she's satisfied in that nature. Does he take you out? Does he spend money on you? This is Mr. Big we're talking about. So Mr. Big really can do a lot for you because that's what you desire. You desire a Mr. Big. But again, it's like some of the pretty boys, you got with him because he was a handsome, pretty boy. But you got to understand the word pretty is really something for little kids, little girls, and women to be pretty, not necessarily a man to be pretty. And women will say, well, Dad, he's in the mirror more than I'm in the mirror. He has my powder mirror. He's always got a brush in his hand. He's always, licking his lips. And, oh my God, it gets on my nerves because that's a pretty boy. He's so fine and so fly until, all the women are attracted to him because he's a pretty boy for this time, for this moment. He looks good when he steps out the house, when he steps out the door, when he steps out the car. Pretty boy is going to grab your attention. You are definitely going to turn your head and look at him. But he's not emotionally available for you. Now, maybe a one-night stand, a two-night stand, a hit and miss. Maybe that's all he's good for. But see, a lot of times you get into these relationships and you want it to go further. He's not available for you. And see, then you get upset about that because when you met, you were only concerned about the package. You were not concerned about the character. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm a CEO, Fortune 500. I live up on the hills. I got this mini mansion, private jets. I go to the finest restaurants. I only hang out in certain areas of town. I have many people working for me. Yeah, that's great. That's what he does. But that captures the attention for so many women because he can buy you the drink. He can put a piece of jewelry on your arm. He could fly you across the world for lunch and have you back before dinner time in his private jet. He can take you places that you never thought of. Mr. Big, Mr. Big, Mr. Big. Oh, Mr. Big. It's a category. Some Mr. Bigs are categories. Probably all Mr. Bigs are category. I'm just going to be truthful about what I have learned when I'm coaching couples. Let me tell you why. Because see, Mr. Big is that guy that has you in that relationship, married you, gave you everything you wanted except his time, his emotions, and his love. He can give you the black card, the gold card. He can tell you to get on his private jet and fly around. He can put you on his yacht. But see, for women, that's only going to last just for a little while. Just for a little while. Even a gold digger is going to get tired of just shopping. Because when she gets with her girlfriends that actually has a man and is happy, she's going to talk about her purses. She's going to talk about the country she's been to. She's going to talk about the shoes she wears and where she's been and where he's going to take her. But he's never home for that cold night. He's never home for the holidays. He's never home when you go on the trips. You all can be on his yacht and never see each other because he's got businesses that he's talking about, and he's on conference calls, and you're sitting on a yacht at a club, Club Med somewhere, a beautiful beach by yourself. And women get lonely with that. They get tired of that. It's only good for a short time. Now, a short time, depending on who it is, might be a year, might be 3 years, it might be 10 years, whatever. But I tell you what, depending on your age, when you are that woman, when you get to that age of maturity, Mr. Big, if he is not emotionally connected to you and loving you, there's a lot of people that have been involved with Mr. Big, and there's a lot of people that have been through divorce court with Mr. Big. And what happens with Mr. Big is, even though he is willing, because he don't care, to give you half or give you a settlement, you go back out. Now, mind you, you have the money. You have the money. You go back out to find that man that's going to treat you like a woman, going to love you, going to have that communication with you, going to talk to you, going to care for you in a way, going to have intimate settings with you without even touching you, going to make you have sweaty palms and smile and light up every time he enters the room. He's going to be the topic of your conversation that your girlfriends are sick and tired of hearing, because you are so happy in that relationship, because the right man came along. Now, I'm not saying that Mr. Big is not that man, but there are a lot of Mr. Bigs out there that are not emotionally available. And at that time, when a woman hits maturity in that relationship, she is definitely, it's just like a lot of women are doing certain things in their younger age, and when they get to a older age, they no longer want to do it. I don't care whether it's partying, hanging out, going with your girlfriends every weekend. Not necessarily anything bad. I mean, you are at a certain age and you're just enjoying yourself. But then when you get to a certain age, you do not want to do it anymore. I'm tired of dating this type of man. I want someone that I can cook for. I want someone that I can raise a family with. I want someone that I can introduce to in my family, and he's going to show up for the Thanksgiving dinner. He's going to show up for his son, his daughter's birthday. He's going to be there when I give birth. So tonight, as I said, it's not going to be finished. I just got through the tip of the iceberg with Mr. Big, and I'm gonna go through all of them again. The 4 men that some women chase: Mr. Big, Mr. Broke, Mr. Blind, and Mr. Broken. Family, I want you to come back every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. and just sit, be in this session and take notes. Call your girlfriend, call your male friends, get the family members together. Let's talk about this, because in so many relationships. Now, I only have 4 categories, but there are so many categories. But I'm going to tackle those 4 categories. Now, if you find yourself in any of these sessions that I'm talking about, just drop me a line, loveradionetwork.com, LUV, radionetwork.com. Go to Dr. Charles Dean and just drop me a line. Never be afraid to ask for help. Let's talk about the things that's going on. Let's talk about how you can make them better. Let's talk. See, because that's probably one of the biggest issues with women in so many relationships. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't communicate with me. So I gotta go talk to my mom. I gotta go talk to my coworker. I gotta talk to my girlfriends, because my man, who is not emotionally available to me, I can't talk to. I mean, I got the luxury car in the house. I have the mansion, the mini mansion, the big house, whatever you want it to be. I done traveled around the world 2 or 3 times. I got every pocketbook that, someone could think of, someone could make. I wear shoes like they going out of styles. I got jewelry, so many jewelry boxes. I had to build a whole room just for jewelry and the clothes and all of that. But you are not happy in your relationship with Mr. Big. He's not available to you. Who's Mr. Big? And if Mr. Big does have that other package that you're looking for, how long is it going to be before you are no longer attracted to that package? Because, see, women are emotional creatures. Slow down, cowboy. Take me to dinner first. Do that. Give me a rose. I don't care. Give me a Happy Meal, something. We just can't, warm me up a little bit. Show me some type of affection. Show me that there are some feelings. Show me something that when it's over with, you're not just gonna reach over side of the bed, grab your cell phone and run off to a meeting or something. Show me something. So family, ladies and gentlemen, if you see yourself in this podcast or any of the other podcasts that I talk about, please, please, please go to loveradionetwork.com, LUV radionetwork.com, and just drop me a line. Now, if you feel that you need a session and you want to get deeper into many of the things that I teach and I talk about, you want to talk about skill sets and dating and premarital relationships and premarital coaching, marriage coaching, all of that, then, just put that in the comment section. And as I said, myself or my staff will give you a call back. We'll sit down, we'll schedule some time with you. We'll have a 30-minute consultation, and then we can move forward. There are a lot of books on loveradionetwork.com, my page, Dr. Charles Dean. A lot of that can help you as well. So you just download one of the books, but you got to read it. There are millions and millions and millions of relationship books in the bookstores, and probably billions, if not billions more on the internet. But the thing about it is, a lot of people don't read them. They get them because they sound good. They get them because, maybe if I read this chapter or read that chapter, it's going to help me. But when a doctor prescribes a medication to you, a skill set by Dr. Charles Dean, or a medical doctor for an ailment, the reason why that prescription has 10 pills in it or 30 pills in it is because in order to get to the desired healing, you have to take them all. If you got a cut, if you got stitches, if your heart is broken, if there's something deep, deep, deep inside of you, if there's a cell, if there's a cancer cell, if there's something that's broken that needs to heal, let me say that again. If there's something that's broken that needs to heal, the medication is going to help the cells in the body repair and fix that broken bone, that brokenness in your body. And even though you are feeling good after about 3 or 4 pills, does not mean that the healing has taken place in your body. Because there may be surfaces, levels that are very, very deep. And if I can break that down, when I say levels, this could come from childhood all the way up to where you are now. You can be an adult and still have issues from when you were in high school, when you were in junior high school, your first relationship, your first sexual experience. The layers of hurt, trauma, pain in your life takes that medication, takes the skills that you should have. So please just go to loveradionetwork.com, go to Dr. Charles Dean, drop me a line. Never be afraid to ask for help. Let's talk about it. Family, I want to see you and all of your friends right here next week on Embracing Love at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Family, I'm your worldwide host. I want everyone to be blessed, be safe, and until next week, I'll see you right here on Embracing Love.
In every heart, there's a story to tell. Through every hurt, through every farewell, we rise, we heal, we learn to trust again, finding strength in the love within. We're embracing love through the highs and lows. Let it guide your heart, let it help you grow. Embracing love. Embracing